Salute, 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 everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, thank you guys so much for rocking with me today. This is my third live, but the other two was just for fun and just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Turning up. Hoping everybody had a blessed Taco Tuesday. I got my buzz ball. I do, I do. And I'm feeling real good up here. I'm feeling super amazing. I'm feeling just man, just grateful that I woke up to see another day and I'm blessed. I like to see that y'all blessed and that's it. But I just wanted to come and talk for about an hour with y'all because I'm fixing to go and catch up on my baddies. Yes, my baddies. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down. Let me put on do not. I want to put on do not disturb. But shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you guys for hitting that like button and things like that. I didn't set up a goal, but you can always feel free to purchase a super sticker, super chat, or join the membership. Okay, guys, please and thank you. And for those that joined the membership this past week, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Devils in Disguise. Thank you, man. The jacket, look, y'all got my the pants match the jacket. I don't know. I just wanted to like a little hip hop type of, you know what I'm saying, but still be a little classy. I don't know. I just like trying different things, Not too much. Got my little butterfly bracelet on. I just, just all bedazzled up and shit. Let me get my shout out. Thankful. Thank you for the copyright disclaimer under Section 107. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, reaching scholarship, research, and educational purposes. Tootie Sky, what it do, boo? Hey, Wanda. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Secret Rug. Hey, Sherry, boo. Hey, Samad. Hey, Michelle. What's going on, sisters? A time warp. God is the Secret Rug. Hey. Novi, Cap, what it do, Cap? What it do, Sissy? Krisha, what it do, sister? Novi, Alicia, thank you for the copyright disclaimer, sister. Queen Butterfly, Miss Minnie Sis. Patricia, what it do, sister? Hi, JJ Sis. Statements, what it do, sister? Jess, being Jess, how you been, Jess? Nicole Cooper, what it do, sister? Hey, Betty, I see you, sister. Sean, what up, sis? Nicole Cooper, what is up, sis? Waverly, sis, hey. Hey, honey, 5K, what it do, sister? Hi, Morgan, sis. Jennifer, what it do, 313. Deborah, sis. Karen B. Thank you, Statements in Capricorn. Hi, Jamie, sis. What it do, Jamie? Check your Instagram, Jamie. I messaged you today. Check that. Mom Dukes, and let me know something. You know what I'm saying? Because I got you either way. Grisky, what it do, boo? My sister up in the Bill Grisky, boo. India, boo. Westside Play. What it do, Westside Play? How you been? Thank you for coming through, Juanita Garcia. Yeah, I love butterflies. What up, Natasha? Hi, Jalita, boo. Over there on that good Twitch as always. Hey, Latasha, sis. Thank you, Devils in Disguise. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Titi, sis. Venetia, what it do? Kina, what it do? Soar, hey, Soar, what you been doing? You been MIA now. Hey, Kenyatta sis. Thank you, C540. Thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you. Thank you, TT sis. Love you. Kim Cole, what it do, sis? Juanita Garcia. Jamie, you heard me. Hey, Tammy sis. Davita sis. T-Lady sis. What up, Kimberly Sanders? What it do, sister? Mo J, what it do? Love my peoples, my family. Crystal. Hi, sisters. Nika sis. Hey, Kiki. You ready? Hey, Lady K. Thank you, Kelly Pittman. Thank you. Hey, CRS. Okay. Hey, A Young. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Lady Mara. What it do, sisters? Let me see. Almost. Hey, Nick. Hey, Passion. Hey, Energy on High. What's going on? How's everybody doing? She says, my spirit. Hi, Grown and Bougie. What's going on? What it do? Let me get this out. So, hey, Kawana. Hey, African Queen. You are my African queen. The girl of my dreams. Love it. Leisure Lady, what it do? Thank you, Kwana. I hope y'all got y'all some wine. The kids is in the bed. You know what I'm saying? They still in there talking shit about you behind your back. She make me sick. Always making us go to bed early and shit. They cussing. Leave them alone. You can't hear it, but they are cussing. Hey, young Princess Black, how you been? Hi, Candy says she had the kids in her good and cussing. Um, yeah, they're cussing. Hey, Sid. Hi, Shelby K. I'm good, Westside. I'm good. Hey, Tarsha. Yep, I'm good. Just, her. Okay, African Queen. I just finished cooking and eating. Okay, I'm ready for the show. I need those earrings too. Okay. Goddess Capricorn, y'all, real quick. I got my transcripts because I just want to read something to y'all real quick. Okay, 97. Tashiana in this window, right? Damn. Okay, let me go to page 97. Is it in here? Okay. Let me get these out real quick, y'all. I'm so well. Y'all know I ain't sorry because y'all know I'm always like that. Hey, Tata. Thank you, Moj. Thank you, Kiki. Okay. What page? Look, y'all. I ain't she. Page. Okay. I got it. Y'all gotta go through all these transcripts, man. It should be hard. You do. Okay. All right. I got it. I want to make sure I got it right for y'all, okay? Let me start here. Okay. All right. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Hey, Tanisha, give y'all time to still get up in here. Thank you, Rhapsody. Thank you. And thank y'all so much. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, guys. It means everything to me. It really does. Thank you. Hey, Keita. So, connections. Let's start there. Because the title is Connections, Perjury, More Twists and Turns. In the process, because Kenya told Shank Rock that they picked Jarvis up. But what I want Kenya and them to understand is, okay, Tashiana, I want y'all to hear what she said. Hold on. Let me get this box from over here. I'm so sorry I wasn't prepared to find these damn. Where's Tashiana? Okay. She go through all these damn receipts when I should have went through this shit earlier, you know? I definitely should have went through this shit earlier. Thank you, Miami. All right. They said that Jarvis got picked up, right? Hey, Miss Low-Key. Hey, C. She said to Jackie. Thank you, girl. Let me see what page she's on so I can get right to it. Okay. She the first. Okay. Take my flip off of this. I want y'all to ride with me real quick because this is the twist and turn of it all, right? Let me read Tashiana's to y'all first before we get into Christopher James, right? They asked Tashiana, hey, Tracy. Hey, CRS. Hit me up, CRS. Hit me up. Hit me up. Your breast cancer going on? Yeah. I'm getting mine too. Oh, shit. Yeah. Let me purchase mine tomorrow too. Go and put my order in so Jelly Bean can get it to me. Hey, Paulette. How you doing? Hey, Angel Face. Thank you. So, let me find the page. They asked Tashiana about Jarvis, and okay, here we go. They asked Tashiana about Jarvis, and thank you, African Queen. Hey, Mia. They said, I'm gonna start on page 7, and this is for the people that want to know if they want to follow along. Because I want to make sure that, because some people be wanting the dates. Tashiana is the January the 7th, okay? January the 7th. I'll lay that like that. And they was asking on page 7, starting at line 10. Hey, Tosh, thank you. They was asking, they said, can you tell us a little bit about the nature of that relationship? Do you have any children with him? She said, no. And they said things like that. She said, no children. They said, okay, and would Mr. Bud stay over at your house? And she said, yes. They said, how often would that happen? She said, pretty often, but we didn't live together. Line 21 is when it gets interesting, Kenya. He said, okay, I want to take your attention back to January of 2024 and February of 2024. See, this is the twists and turns. Hey, Pebbles, what up, sis? Hey, boss lady, what up, Tone? Because, Kenya, this is my thing. I get what y'all saying. I don't know that. I can only go by the paperwork. And I only go by the paperwork because I done heard so much from you on TikTok saying that your daughter and Mark D emptied a bag of clothes. And I ain't see that up in here. So I'm sketchy when I hear stuff from y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. I wouldn't lie to you. Nothing against you, but I'm gonna go by black and white and what's saying. When you say something, that's why I said the perjury in the title. What up, Tone? Hey, Drea sis. Hey, sexy. Over on the Twitch. This is why I say the perjury of it all, because you got to make it make sense to us. They said, okay, I want to take your attention back to January of 2024 and February of 2024. Jarvis got locked up on the 7th. Did there come a time when Jarvis bus asked you to drive him to court? Yes. And when was that? Page 8, line A, February the 7th. What that say? What that say? Everybody? February the 7th. Tone, I seen you. I seen you. The lawyer said, Mr. Makepeace said of 2024, yes. And was there a time before that you had to drive him to court? Yes. And when was that? January. I think it was the 9th. Hey, it's Leah. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Erica. Somebody jump in and tell me, in the preliminary, when did they ever say that Jarvis got locked up, got the police picked him up? We need facts put out, nothing that will confuse people. If we don't have proof of them picking him up, then it will still remain how it was before, we just dropped them off. Right, Goddess? When in the preliminary did we hear, hey, Miss Coins? They said never, they didn't. Tone said, looking back, it's ironic that part about the clothes being dumped. Yeah. Sunshine Love. See, hey, Yolanda, they didn't. Y'all got to remember what's set in stone. It's set in stone. They never said he got picked up. We never heard that. But Tashiana, either she committed perjury or she told the truth. It's one of the two. But I'm going to go with what she said. Because the lawyer asked him. And they would have said, well, how'd you drop him off on February the 7th if he got picked up? Hey, Keisha. Hey, April. Tone, you got the transcripts. Page 8, line A1 said, let's go back to page 7. He said, line 21Q, one more time. Okay, what side? He said, okay, I want to take your attention back to January of 2024 and February. Why would they ask about February if he got picked up? Hey, Wanda. All right, Jalita. No, it's Leah. Kenya said he did get picked up for guns. How did he get picked up for guns when he walked in the courtroom on the 9th and said he can reschedule? And they said, yeah, come back on the 7th. And Tashiana's confirming on the stand that she dropped him off on the 7th. So y'all mean to tell me y'all gonna let that ride? Because y'all can't correct me. Y'all got to go correct Kim Worthy. Y'all got to go correct Miss Ripley and Mr. Makepeace that asked her these questions. Because how do you get a warrant to be picked up? When you walked in the courtroom, we don't know how that happened. Hey, Velma. And ask the people, hey, I got something going on over at Clinton Township. You know what I'm saying? It's just in the paperwork. Because they try to argue that he didn't, but the girl testified again. She testified that she did take him to Clinton Township. Hey, Wise Libra. Hey, Miss K. Hey, Miss Tizita. So I'm trying to understand. Don't tell Shank to tell me nothing. Just, respectfully. Y'all got to take that. Girl, Kenyatta, she's like, Jarvis did get picked up. But Bucket said that too over there on TikTok. It was said on TikTok too. And I'm trying to understand. Man, look. Because I got a couple more to read you out. Y'all got to make this make sense. Because this ain't us putting this information out there in a line. If it ain't on paper, I ain't putting it out there. See, pay attention. Y'all really think they got, and this is my opinion, all this 300 and 300 and all this videos and all this paperwork? No. Y'all going back and trying to right y'all wrongs. But see, what y'all can't do, hey, Rudy and Lynn, what y'all can't do is change and make somebody change what they said. Because see, it's gonna, I think y'all getting a lot of scrutiny up there. Hey, fine. I think they getting a lot of scrutiny up there in Detroit, and they trying to go back and fix what they fucked up. Because they wouldn't even have took Tashiana to February. Think about it. They had no reason to if he got picked up. What she got to do with February the 7th, 2024? They can't asleep. Hey, Stephanie Webb. Keita, it does. Can't. So, Kenya, you got to go talk to Kim Worthy and ask her why was Tashiana's paperwork saying line 1 say February 7th, and the lawyer said of Mr. Makepeace, the state of 2024, she said A. Line A, number 3 said yes. Hey, 90s baby and Veronica. Hey, Mona. But y'all he did get picked. I don't care what they said. I don't got nothing to do with what y'all feel. That's y'all. I'm not against y'all on this. I'm with the paperwork. I'm strictly sticking to the paperwork. That's it. I ain't letting y'all tell me nothing else. None of y'all. But let's not get it twisted. See, everybody doing a lot of twists and turns and wanting to throw you off, want to get mad at this person, want you to get mad at this person, want to come and correct you when you say something about this person and this person. Man, just stop. Just stop. I ain't going. Y'all could have never thought because I let you rock out I was going. I ain't going. Hey, Tabney. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Latanya. I'm just being honest. What's in black and white can't be it can't. Carmel said he turned himself in according to the paperwork. His fiance, I believe he stated that. She said they be ready to go to hell and back by the lot. No, we're in none of these. Even the closing arguments. Even in the close, all of these papers. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing ever said nothing about nothing. Because that's something I would take to as the family. Go and correct that. Thank you, Mia. Hi, Angel. They gotta fix this shit. Y'all can't make us recount a statement. Hey, Shalane. Come on. She said that was support a line leader. She said that my Tootie voice argue with girl. Why y'all? I mean, hey, Steffi Jean. What up, self-made princesses? She said, when are they trying to say he was picked up? Huh? I don't know. Let me read her testimony, matter of fact, so we can get it out. Let me read it. Let me just read her testimony, y'all. I'm going to go on and get it on out. So y'all can hear the whole thing. We can do it together. Don't forget, this is the 7. This is Tashiana. She's at the very beginning. She said, so was the whole family trying to get him off? I mean, shit. They said, could you just tell your name? They said, watch your steps. She said, Tashiana Davis. They said, lean into the mic. Could you state your name for the record, ma'am? Tashiana Davis. And Miss Davis, I want to speak to you about someone named Jarvis Butts. Do you know that person? Yes. How do you know Mr. Butts? He was my fiance. Do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today? Yes. Could you point to him and identify a piece of clothing that he's wearing? She said he's right there with the green tie. So reflected, she identified Jarvis. He said, how long? You said he was your fiance? Yes. How long in total have you known Mr. Butts? For 4 years, since 2019. That's crazy. That's the same year that he met Latricia. Lucretia, that's the same year. He said 2019. She said, Is that a yes? Yes. And when did you become engaged? 2023. And can you tell us a little bit of the nature of your relationship? Do you have any children with him? No. Things like that? No children. Okay. And will Mr. Butts sometimes stay over at your house? Yes. How often would that happen? Pretty often, but we didn't live together. Okay. I want to take your attention back to January of 2024 and February 2024. Did there come a time when Jarvis Butts asked you to drive him to court? Yes. Hey, Misty. And when was that? February the 7th. He said of 2024? Yes. And was there a time before that you had to drive him to court? I'm trying to understand how could she drive him and he got picked up at the same time. You got to make it make sense. Can somebody help me make it make sense how she drove him to court? She's under oath. And this is the state. This is the state. They're against him, so they're not trying to help her save him or nothing. Hey, Pookie Poo. Hey, Drea. February of 7th of 2024, yes. And was there a time before that you had to drive him to court? Yes. And when was that? January, I think it was the 9th. Okay. She said it was in January though. So you have at least driven him to court twice? Yes. Hey, Vet Thomas. Mr. Makepeace said, so you have at least driven him to court twice? Yes. And let's talk about the January 9th date that you drove him to. What was the reason he wasn't driving himself? Why were you driving him? Because he thought he was going to turn himself in then for another case, and they rescheduled it. They rescheduled it. See, the judge can't go back on his word. No, $10. If you ain't got the transcripts, if you do, you need to read them. No. That's who he borrowed the car from. He did not. She didn't know. Carmel, girl. We done read what she said. If the judge say, Carmel, come back next month on October the 23rd, it's set in stone again. It's written down, it's documented. That's why you have somebody up there. Are y'all okay? Hey, Ronica. Hey, Spread Butter. Thank you, Latoya, for being a member for 2 months. Hey, Miss Party Line sis. That's why they got people again. Once the judge say you free to go until the 7th of next month, that's all I need to hear. That's set in stone. The judge can't go back on his word and put a warrant out after he done gave you that time. Probably so, Misty. Okay. And let's talk about the January 9th date that you drove him to. What was the reason he wasn't driving himself? Why were you driving? Because he thought he was going to have to turn himself in then for another case, and then they rescheduled it. Okay, so on the 9th, he was supposed to turn himself in, but didn't actually end up doing that. She said correct. Okay, and then on the 7th, did he ask you to drive him to court again? She said yes. And what was the reason that you drove him to court on the 7th? Because he was supposed to turn himself in. And did he end up turning himself in on the 7th? Yes. Hold up. How just give me it. Let me take my hat off to this show. My hair is a little messed up. But wait. Wait. What happened? Tashiana? Hey, to the point. Hey, T-Love. He said, let me finish this. Thank you, Miss Diamonds and Pearls. He said, and what was the reason you drove him to court on the 7th? Because he was supposed to turn himself in. And did he end up turning himself in on the 7th? This is the state. This ain't the defense, it's the state. She said yes. Okay, and when you were driving him on the 7th of February 2024 first, what kind of car do you drive? Hey, Miss Virgo. She said a 2005 Suburban. And what color is it? Tan. And when you were driving him to the court, who else was with you, if anyone? Nobody. Just you and Mr. Butts? Yes. And when you were driving him to court, did he ask you about his cell phone? Yes. What did you ask him? Where's your phone? And what was his response when you asked him that question? He left it at home. See, the thing is, I got to remember that Jarvis's phone was in her truck when he told King to go and, go left and go in, and then make another left, and then go just slide right a little bit. And when you go left one more time, put your hand in the pocket and. Mm-hmm. Now and again, Kenya. I don't know what date y'all talking about, but February of last year when Nazaya went missing. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not in February. He didn't get picked up in February. No, ma'am. This is per Mr. Makepeace and Tashiana. No. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what he turned himself in for, Patricia. I'm talking about he didn't get picked up like they said. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care what he got picked up for. I don't care what his charges was or nothing. I don't. It's just like y'all trying to correct me off some shit that I'm confused. I don't know what his charges was, who he touched at that time, nothing. I know that they said right here he turned himself in on the 7th and she took him. T-Lady. Mystic, I ain't even talking about Lucretia, baby. I'm on Tashiana. I'll talk about that later on another time again. But I talked about that on another live. It's about Tashiana. Yes, TC. What up, bruh? Yes, Leslie. Come on, Kenyatta. Kenyatta, that goes with the twist and the turns. Don't it? Just like King said. We'll get to that. Hold on. Hold that thought, Kenyatta. Yeah, Patricia, he definitely did. Yes, she did, Sanji. She definitely said that. Detective Shannon definitely said, she said, I believe Detective Shannon testified that she learned JB was in custody already. He had turned himself in on an unrelated charge. Yes. She testified and said that. Hey, just Mona, but let me finish, y'all. Because Kenyatta brought up a good point, too, with King's name. Hey, Shantiana. Thank you. She said, what do you ask him? She said, I said, where your phone? What was his response? He left it at home. And did you have any other conversation regarding his phone on the 7th when you were driving him to court? Nah, Dior. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They said when you was driving him to court, did you have any other conversation about that phone? No. And when you said he did turn himself in, yes. And so you drove back home, correct? Yes. Did you eventually have some contact with the police department? Yes. And where were you when you had that contact? In the hospital. And what did they ask you about generally? Did I know anything about a missing child? But what up, Dior, sis? And do you know anything about a missing child? No. Did they ask you about his cell phone? Yeah, I believe so. And did you know or have any reason to believe other than what Jarvis told you that his phone was someplace else? No. And did you know that his phone was in your car? No. Did you give permission to the police to search the car? No. They just took it. Do they gotta ask for permission to search her car? Because Tashiana said, no, y'all just took her shit. Tashiana has testified that, y'all just took her shit. So, let me see. Yeah, they said, did you give permission? And this is the state. Did you give permission to the police to search your car, so it must be against the law, which I did. Another twist. They had to have but we're gonna get to warrants, 90s. Hold that thought about warrants. Hey, Ken Thrasher. Okay, you're welcome, Energy on High. She said she didn't give them. They just came and took her shit. All right. They had a search warrant. She said yes. Okay. And were you present at your house when they came and took your car? No. So they had a search warrant. She didn't know because she didn't give them permission to search the car. What up, Big Slick? How you been? She said, and did you observe them search through your car and pull anything out? She said no. Well, she just said she wasn't present at the house, Mr. Makepeace. See, this is when you come into that shit and they start, we got 300 pieces of evidence and we gotta and we gotta and we gotta get this because the evidence, we got so much evidence. He gonna say, okay, well, you're present at the house when they came and took your car. She said no. And did you observe them search through your car and pull anything out? If she wasn't there when they took the car food, hey, Strength, what up, Alma Boo? Right, Alma. They had to present her with the warrant. They had to. They needed her permission. They didn't even ask her permission. They just went and got the warrant, but y'all didn't ever ask her permission. That's law. Kim Worthy so high on her hiatus. She's so busy. I done said what she doing. Sucking them higher ups. Y'all gotta pay attention again. That's why it's called connections. Perjury. More twists and turns. Mr. Makepeace said, man, I had one moment. He asked for a moment. She said, yeah. He said, you said you knew Jarvis bust for 4 years, yes. And would you communicate with him via cell phone, yes. And do you know the last 4 digits of his phone number, if you remember? She said, 9, whoop-de-woo. I don't know why they blanked the shit out here. Y'all done said it all through TV. That's why I need to be up there typing these transcripts for the trial. She said 9 blank blank. He said, if you don't remember, she said, I don't remember. Okay, would you look at the text messages to you for refresh your memory? She said yes. If you could just look at the phone number there, the first one, and does it refresh your memory? Yes. And what were the last 4 digits of Jarvis Butt's phone number? 8719. Hell, I remember that in my sleep. How you been? It's why Jarvis said she was simply retarded. You've been messing with this man. Hey, LaDonna. You've been messing with this man for 4 years. You engaged. And you don't know his last 4 of his numbers. She was trying to get in the phone that she don't even know the last 4 digits of the number. Why y'all think again? Why y'all think again that they said they got all this evidence? No, y'all got to go get a lot of shit fixed so it can kind of match what y'all thought y'all had. I didn't get the clothes. I took a picture. Did you take a report? Nah. Here come the defense. Mr. Makepeace, did you take a report? Yes, I did. How you take a report for the state when the defense actually you say no? did you take the statement or not? What? Only for them to redirect again back to Mr. Makepeace. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Susie. And you say you took the statement. Well, you just said you didn't take the statement, but we gonna get to that. Okay? Okay? Hey, Chris. Ebony put the T out on Kim Worth. Let's put it in the chat. What's the T? We don't hold back over here. What's the T? Girl, I got T on Kim Worthy. What's the T? What you telling Alicia for? Tell us. What's the T? At some point after you dropped Jarvis' butts off at the courthouse, he turned himself in. I even highlighted that shit. Just for the people that don't got the transcripts, if y'all want to see. Y'all can read it, you know. It said, at some point, and it's highlighted, at some point after you dropped Jarvis buttocks, after she dropped Jarvis buttocks off at the courthouse, he turned himself in. Did you go to the place of employment on 9,000 Connors? She said nope. Now she done dropped Jarvis buttocks. Jarvis buttocks has got dropped off to turn himself in. Hey, come cook with Joe. And they asked did she go to that business. You know why they asked? Absolutely, Downey. But they still got to ask because that wasn't his address or nothing. Downey. That's why they asked did he ask permission. They did it wrong, Downey, point blank, period. So Jarvis buttocks got dropped off and he turned himself in. They asked did she go to 9,000 Connor because King testified. Kenyatta, go back to what you were saying, Kenyatta. Thank you. Thank you, Gigi sis. King said he was at the court. King, how could you be at court and you said that you called Tashiana to come and bring the car for the drop to go through it so you can. Let me finish reading. Let me finish reading it. Page 12. They asked her, did she go to 9,000 Connor? She said no. Did you ever talk to his business partner, Cordell Wright? She said no. Why we even like King committed all kind of perjury. We know this. Annette and Shannon committed all kind of perjury, y'all. We know this. This for a fact we know. She said she didn't, but King told them. Y'all gotta remember. Jarvis buttocks was King's business partner. Jarvis buttocks was King's business partner. Thank you, Ruthie. Hey, Martha. And also the business partner said that he had, Jarvis called him and said, tell her bring the copper. Get that phone. But Tashiana said she never talked to him. The one thing about Simply Retarded, she was simply retarded, but that girl was up there telling that truth. She was telling that truth. Simply Retarded told the truth. Absolutely. Absolutely, Pookie 32. Absolutely. What up, Miss Cheeks? She said no. Mr. Makepeace hurry up and said, okay, Your Honor, I have nothing further. Cross-examination, Miss Quick said, good morning. They said, good morning, Miss Davis. Good morning. You met Mr. Butts at Frank's garage. Is that right? Yes. And that's where Mr. Butts was working for 4 years ago. Yes. You had taken your car there. Yes. And I think in your word you said King never left. And I think in your word you said you, King, of never left after you met him. Is that fair to say? Yes. And you guys got along really well. Yes. And you just kind of started a relationship from there. Yes. Would you go up to the garage after that relationship started? Yes. Kind of just to drop in? Yes. At any point in time while you were at Frank's garage, did you ever see any children there? No. Is it fair to say that Mr. Butts was very protective of his phone around you? Yes. He would never let you see his phone seen? No. He wouldn't give you access? No. Wouldn't give you his passcode or anything? In fact, you actually actively try to get into his phone, right? Yes. I think you had mentioned that he was sleeping and you try to kind of wave it in front of him. Yes. To see if it would unlock it. Mm-hmm. See, she was simply retarded in ways, but she wasn't all the way retarded. Mm-mm. She was trying everything. She was trying everything. She had, she had to admit, like, she told them people that. She said, you took a picture of his face once and tried to unlock it. Yes. And something blank put the screens together, so you wanted to know what was in his phone? Yes. And he did not want you to know what was in his phone? No. As far as you know, she said, uh-huh. Is that a yes? Yes. Did you ever talk to him about why he was so secretive with his phone? Yes. And does it have something to do with the fact that he was seeing other ladies? Yes. And so you had suspected that at the time? Yes. And so that's why you were looking for proof? Correct. Okay, so even though you suspected Mr. Butts was unfaithful to you, you still stayed with him? Yes. I'm going to tell y'all why she told the truth. Hey, Miss Boss Lady. When she told the people in the courtroom that they only was together, hey Teresa, that he only come twice a week, and the timing that he would come, that's embarrassing as a fuck. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. She went through that. She embarrassed herself. She humiliated herself. She let Jarvis humiliate her. Hey, Cynthia. So, King, you're a liar. Now, can you? You can drop on down. Less than a part-time fiance. Stop at Tone, but it's the truth. Yeah. Shit, 8 nights a month in a 30 to 30. And it depends on even if the days are spaced out, y'all. Y'all got to think. Was it back-to-back days? Did he come Mondays and Fridays? Mondays and Tuesdays? Who? And y'all engaged. That was, baby, when I heard her say that, I said, LaDonna, and park around the corner. You didn't need that phone. That's how you knew she was simply retarded. 10 to 2. Y'all know he was just getting off work, coming from touching a kid. He was getting in the shower and laying down. Shit. And he had to have his alarm set up because he didn't have no other job. Only thing they did was oil change and blow up tires. Everybody else's car, they fucked up. So what, say? Thank you, Teresa. And said, and does it have something to do with the other lady seeing the lady? Correct. Even though he was unfaithful, you still stayed with him. Yes. One reason for that is because he was good with your kids. That's the one sick ass reason. She said she stayed with him. And lo and behold, because he loved her kids. Right, Tone? We know he did, Tashiana. Oh, baby. We know he loved your kids. He loved kids. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Come Cook with Joe. Okay, I love you too, Come Cook with Joe. I'm just saying. Do we not know that Jarvis loved the kids? She ain't lying. She didn't lie about that. He loved kids. Oh, he loved children. Everybody can vouch for Jarvis loved the kids. Oh, baby, he loved the kids more than he ever loved you. He definitely loved the kids. See, in your mind, you just didn't know why he loved your kids so much. And hey, and she said yes, and he said he cared for your kids. Yes, he took them places. Yes, he took your son up to the shop. Yes, he showed him how to change the oil in the car. Correct. And you viewed him as a good father figure. Yes. I'm going to say this one more time. Once they came to that hospital and asked me about a missing kid, and it had to do with Jarvis, hey, Mika, I'd have cried on that stand. I'd be blowing my nose on Mr. Makepeace shirt. I'd have blew my nasty ass nose on Mr. Makepeace shirt. Hey, Corey Boo. Hey, BB Saw. I sure would have. I'd have blew my nose right out on his shirt. I couldn't have stopped crying. It's sad that Tijuana's the only one that cried in there. These to the mothers. Fuck Shannon and Inette. Y'all ought to be ashamed for the sake of y'all kids that not one of y'all bitches dropped a tear thinking you felt your babies. You sat on that stand talking about how good he was with your kids. That's the only reason you stayed. That's it. They said the only reason you said you stayed with him because he was good to your kids. What? Ain't no other qualities? Shit, I can love my own kids. I don't need no man to love my kids. I don't need no man to love on mine. She didn't say nothing but how good of a man he was to her kid. He loved her kids. How sick, baby. Ooh, ooh. Ugh. And it's just the fact of who he is. And she didn't have no shame, y'all. She didn't have no, that's how I know she ain't lying. She didn't have no shame to tell the people in the audience. And it was getting televised. Yeah, Morgan. Hey, Shell, baby. She didn't mind. She was honest. He loved my kids. Ugh. I'd have to commit perjury. I wouldn't even have to commit perjury because I would have never told him he loved my kids. I had to take that one to the grave. But she didn't. She opened up and said he loved the kids. She said, and you viewed him as a good father figure. Yes. Did you ever see anything inappropriate or that would cause you to see a red flag with regard to him and your children? She said no. At this point, Tashiana's for the state. I mean, the defense. At this point, for me, I can't see Tashiana for the side of Naziah. And I'm not saying nothing bad about you, Tashiana. You're just that in love with him. And this testimony is against our girl. I'm being honest. This is against Nazaya. This is not for Nazaya. This ain't helping Nazaya from her. Put her on the defense, please. On the neighborhood defense. Did you ever see anything inappropriate regarding your children? No. Did you ever see him acting inappropriately with any of your children? No. Hey, Love Jones. No, I didn't. I didn't see anything. Certainly, if you would have not allowed him, certainly, if you had, you would not have allowed him in your home. She said, absolutely not. You use a motherfucking lie, Tashiana. Use a fucking lie, because even after hitting that panel and talking about a 13-year-old missing girl, your funk ass went and called him and said, your sister and your brother told me that you got a baby on the way, and they said I'm stupid for fucking with you. He called you simply retarded, and you still stayed on the line. Did he not? Y'all heard it? It took the sister and the brother to tell her she was stupid. She was only worrying about a baby that he had on the way versus the baby that's missing. What? You did, your sister and your brother told me I was stupid for fucking with you, got a baby on the way. You know what? You are simply fucking retarded. Matter of fact, where my phone? Hell nah, we playing that shit tonight. I need some audio around this piece. I got to hear it for myself, because when he called her simply retarded, he ain't lie on you. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't. The Jarvis done did some old nasty ass, rotten ass, disgusting ass. He's just a sewer turtle. Just a sewer turtle with salmonella all on his back and shit. Just nasty, a sick piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But one thing he said to you, he ain't lying. Just like he said, Just like he said, knew he was going to get them kids from school. He said Annette knew he used to go pick his daughter up and Janiyah up from school. Ain't that what he said? That's what he said. Let me get this phone call. Y'all, Alicia, do y'all got the phone call so I won't have to search too far up? Because I be losing that piece. Let me find it. We're going to play that tonight. We're playing that tonight. Okay, it's a Facebook, so I kind of know where to go. Man, I need to get in here and clean this shit up. Y'all go and talk amongst each other while we look. She's the newcomer. Miss Boss say, what you say? Hold on, y'all. Y'all talk amongst each other. Give me a second. Did anybody say anything about the phone call? Where Gretchen? Gretchen in hibernation and shit. I was great, wake up, but I said, nah. I'm doing so good. Gretchen ain't trying to get me to act up and shit, y'all. She really don't. Gretchen really been telling me to get my shit together and shit while she hibernate. And I feel so bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel good because I ain't, I gotta go way back. Miss Parker, I would have been going off. I ain't see them up. Okay, thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
On your motherfucking people, your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? See, bitch, you are simply fucking retarded, man. Everybody that knows Shannon know, nigga, what the fuck it is. See, you the only dumb bitch because you the newcomer. You don't know nothing about nothing, man. And I'm tired of fucking keep arguing with you about some motherfuckers that I know don't belong to me. And as far as you lying about my motherfucking people saying that whole shit, stop playing with me, bro. Try to reverse psychology on another nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You just want to make up some fuck shit, dog. Stop playing with me, man. And you wonder why. You wonder why. You want a motherfucker to do everything, but you ain't motherfucking changing. I'm tired of your fucking crazy ass, dog. Gave your motherfucking ring, bitch, and you think you done went fucking retarded. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I'm not that nigga, man. Stop playing with me. Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? He asked me that. Along with him saying, your sister said, oh, you know your brother had another baby. And he said, I don't care. I don't want to know about no more kids this man done had. So who the fuck lying? You think I'm just come off the top of my head with some bullshit?
Now, Jarvis, you know she told the truth. Said you think she can come off the top of her head with some bullshit because you said she's simply retarded. So you know Tijuana and your brother told her that. She ain't lied about that. He said you the newcomer. He said Shannon know what it is. Shannon's in charge of the girls. You know that, right? Did y'all know Shannon is in charge of the girls? All of y'all. The kids, too. Mm-hmm. He was telling in his own way. If y'all really paid attention to this phone call, it spoke volumes on so many levels. One more time.
On your motherfucking people. Your brother literally asked me, why am I...
Hold on. Listen to what he said about Shannon and her being the newcomer. Shannon's in charge of them girls.
I'm still fucking with you. See, bitch, you are simply fucking retarded, man. Everybody that knows Shannon know, nigga, what the fuck it is. See, you the only dumb bitch because you the newcomer. You don't know nothing about nothing, man. And I'm tired of fucking keep arguing with you about some motherfuckers that I know don't belong to me. And as far as you lying about my motherfucking people saying that whole shit, stop playing with me, bro. Try to reverse psychology on another nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You just want to make up some fuck shit, dog. Stop playing with me, man. And you wonder why. You wonder why. You want a motherfucker to do everything, but you ain't motherfucking changing. I'm tired of your fucking crazy ass, dog. Gave your motherfucking ring, bitch, and you think you done went fucking retarded. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I'm not that nigga, man. Stop playing with me. Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? He asked me that. Along with him saying, your sister said, oh, you know your brother had another baby. And he said, I don't care. I don't want to know about no more kids this man didn't have. So who the fuck lying? You think I'm just come off the top of my head with some bullshit?
Ooh, he said quit lying on his motherfucking peoples. Jarvis think that they ain't said this shit. Jarvis think that he was trying to y'all heard what he said. Jarvis thought that she was trying to trip him up on that phone. Jarvis was trying to tell her, in other words, you trying to set me up on this phone call. Every time I heard SPHJ, it's so deep. He said he gave you a ring and you think you somebody. And you simply, and it made you turn retarded. Now I don't know if the ring had that hers voodoo on it or what, but he said that ring turned you retarded. I don't know if you was retarded before the ring or after, because Jarvis said you turned retarded after the ring. So we don't know the relationship of the ring or them because it was only 2 nights, but he said she turned retarded after the ring. He said quit lying on his motherfucking peoples. They ain't told you no shit like that. You was trying to trip him up. Shannon knows what it is. And that's why you the newcomer. Hell, how am I the newcomer after 4 years? Shit. After 2, it's solidified. Ain't no new nothing. Y'all almost 5 in. She accepted this. That's how I know Tashiana, baby. Had this not happened to Naziah, your kids was doomed. Your kids was doomed. And the way you acted with Jarvis, I'm pretty sure that you're not going to change anything because this was still after while he locked up for a 13-year-old missing girl. So I'm pretty sure you're not demurred about who you fuck with or looking at red flags or anything. That's why you missed him. You were so busy crying all alone on a Sunday morning. Outside I hear the rain is falling. You were going through your Lisa cold jams crying, wondering where he is. Hell, you already seen your 2 days. She's all cried out and shit over Jarvis. She's interested in the phone. Okay, Margot, I'm just saying. She was all cried out. Did you ever see anything inappropriate, any red flags? She said, no, he was the best thing that happened to her kids. They said, certainly if you had seen something like that, you wouldn't allow him in your house. Absolutely not. You knew that Mr. Butts had other children, right? Yes. With a woman named Angel? Yes. And a woman named Shannon? Yes. And he talked to you about his children with you, right? Yes. Did he ever talk about his niece? No. And about how often will Mr. Butt stay with you on any given week? Child. How did I get to page 17? Okay. My bad, y'all. Let me get my pages together. Maybe like twice. Wait a minute. It wasn't even twice because she said maybe like twice. See again, either to King Kingdom, the receipts don't lie. She said maybe. So anywhere between 5 to 8 days. 5 to 8. She said maybe like twice. So we got to stop saying he stayed twice a week over there. She said maybe like twice. Were they like the same days or was it random? The defense said he was trying to give you, so you wouldn't look so fucking bad. They all corrupted up there. He was trying to get you to clean it up. He said, were they like the same days? Or was it random? Random. I'd pick my 2 days. If you only coming once or twice, I'm picking my days. Because Fridays and Saturdays are mine. Sunday, I'm recovering from probably going out and doing me. So you can come Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday is me and the kids wilding out, wind down. Wednesday, wilding out, wind down. Turn up Thursday because I'm getting my fits and shit ready for Friday, Saturday, and sometimes maybe if I go to a hole in the wall, Sunday. Ain't no way Jarvis buttocks would have had me like this. Sorry. Because you said maybe, then they random days? 10 to 2? Okay. What time would he come over? After his work hours? After like 6? Did he? What time? You said after 6. Okay, so you think he would come straight from work? No, that's crazy work. On my days that I get to pick, the 2 days, you got to come straight after. But she said, nah, he didn't come over after work. No, he would probably do something else and then be by there later on in the night. That's when he was touching the kids. About that time. He said, okay, something, and it was blank. And she said, like, and he said, look, he trying to figure out the time. Okay, after 6, he said, so, whoop the woo, whoop the woo. She come back like, now, like, whoop the woo, whoop the woo. He said, well, closer to like 9 or 10. She didn't want, you already humiliated yourself. She said, yes, yes. Not only is it random, he come at your house like not doors and legs are closed. When I got kids, doors and legs are closed. We together, we engaged. And we trying to figure out why he got Angel's address as his perm. Why is the permanent for Jarvis buttocks with his baby mama and not the fiance, Tashiana? I'ma laugh at you when you come back, but this is so sad for y'all children. This is horrible. This is horrible. Please raise your sons, your children to do better. Please do better than you. Show your son. I don't even know how a woman can really show, but we can try to show our sons to be better men than what we've allowed a man to do to us. Cause okay, would he stay the night with you? Till about 2 in the morning, 3, then he would leave. She didn't even see him leave. Hell, you don't wait up till 10, 11 o'clock for him. You didn't feel him slither out of the bed like the snake he was. You did not. You did not feel him leave at 2 or 3. You don't know what time he left. You knew it was when you went to sleep. Soon as your eyes closed, he was out of there. You knew his ass wasn't there when you woke up. He didn't eat breakfast with you. Never had a breakfast egg and cheese sandwich. Never got up and made your toast. Had a cup of orange juice and coffee with. Ain't this sick? To be your fiance, I ain't never heard it. I ain't never seen nobody allow it. Not that. Like I said, Jarvis was right about you being simply retarded. I mean, it is what it is. He said, okay, do you know how he would get to your home? A couple of times he was in a white truck, a white Cadillac truck. Sometimes I think he would walk. If he was coming straight from the shop, he would walk. Or if he had my truck, that's how he would get back and forth. Is that the Suburban? Yes. Did you know Mr. Butts to ever own his own vehicle? Yes. Or lack thereof? Yes. And Miss Quick also asked you about Mr. Buttocks staying over the night or staying the night at your house. And you said he would leave at 2 a.m.? Uh-huh. Is that a yes? Yes. Do you know where he would go when he would leave? No. Did he ever tell you where he was going? Home. Did you ever know where he himself called home? Yes. And where was that at? Wilshire. You got to admit that he lived with his baby mama. You you not only got to admit that he only come over there maybe twice a week. The hours you gave was horrific. And now you giving Wilshire, the baby mama, address as his main. Say, hey, look, um, um, I knew we existed as why we didn't leave. I do. I get we exist out there because I did. I stayed in a relationship, but it wasn't no man that did no shit like this. I don't know. Who's Allie talking about? Let me see Allie, because who said who asked the line of work that the fiance did? Who asked? Okay, Alicia, get him gone. Block him. He called Wilshire his home. And you said he would walk from his place of employment if he was coming straight from there, right? Yes. So why wouldn't he drive the white truck all the time? So you watched him drive his other baby mama vehicle that he lived with to your house and you was okay with that. I'm not said Well, y'all should have took her alley ass. Don't be sick of her, get rid of her. Y'all got the mind sticks, don't you? And you said he would walk, yes. How far from that on Connors, the auto shop on Connors, do you live? How far would walk? She said, nah, that was when he was on Warren. He said, Warren and Neff? Yes. Well, how far would walk from that location? Like 4 blocks. And did you ever see him drive but not park in your driveway or in front of your house? Baby. Yes. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Yeah, he parked around the corner and would walk to my house. Tashiana, baby. You is the slowest thing in America that I've seen. I ain't gonna hold you. You so slow, baby. You slower than a turtle. Walking across the highway, you know what I'm saying, on a busy day. You slower than a turtle, baby. You are doomed. You are Oh, Shank Rock think he who? Shank Rock think he gonna park where? And you gonna watch him? You not coming in my house. I don't care who he is. You're not coming in my house. Period. If you can't be sitting in my house and we together, I don't care. I don't gotta be nobody's fiance, ladies. You don't got to be nobody's. If he can't park at your house, he can't come in my home. He can't come in there. No. He walked 4 blocks, parked around the corner. And do you know she said, yeah, when he was in the white Cadillac truck. You said Cadillac, yes. So she said when he drove Angel's car, he didn't park in her driveway or nothing. He didn't want Angel, who he loved and lived with. You know, he loved all y'all, let y'all tell it. Another loved dumb dodo bird that he lived with. He couldn't afford to let Angel see his shit over there. You the fiance. I don't understand y'all. Okay, was that the Escalade? I don't know. Okay, and well, he never parked it in front of your house, so I get it. Okay, and do you know the reason why he would park around the corner? I don't know. Yes, you do. You do know. You ain't that fucking illiterate. I know he said you simply retarded. But stop all this motherfucking slobber and get your shit together. Shit. You knew why he was parking around the corner. He didn't want to be seen at your shit. Goofy? I don't know. I asked and he would just be like, I didn't drive. But then you would see his truck. Is what the man said to him. She said, but then you would see his truck. Yeah, I will see the truck. He's trying to help you at the same time fight for this old dirty ass bastard, girl. Mr. Makeby said, mad one moment. She said, yeah. Baby, you know what? I cannot. We're going to the next one because I can't. Hell, she's making me feel something retarded. Shit. Oh, where's the other? Okay. Moving right along from the yellow bus. Baby, we getting the fuck away from Tashiana. I damn near slobber. I damn near just slobber. Drinking this damn Thing up right damn near slobbered, baby. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have me slobbing. No ma'am. Damn near slobbing on myself up here. No ma'am. Okay, page 97. I get to it. I thought I had it. Okay. This one is the one. This one is the one. We got the twists and turns. Not yet. Not quite yet. Officer Christopher James. Now, this is when the connections come in, right? I want y'all to hear me out for my thoughts, but y'all go get y'all transcripts and read y'all's, okay? Vari said, I went over my grandmother's house on the night. She talked to a detective, and he told her to come to the school. Or he said she talked to the detective, and he told her to come in. Why, George Harris, did you go get a retired officer who didn't even work at the school? Y'all, Officer Wolf did not work at the school. Officer Wolf was not a mall cop. They said, did he dispatch you right to the school? George Harris, you was trying to keep your hands clean. You was trying to keep your hands clean from fucking with this because you knew Annette. You knew Annette. That's why you got your homeboy that wasn't even affiliated with nothing to do with the school and shouldn't have been doing anything at that school. But DPD, you and Annette got some connections. It's it's funny because they never thought. Now, I ain't saying kid, don't none of y'all drop down and say, ain't our cousin, I never said it. I said connections. He told Annette to come to the school, is what George Harris told her over the phone on the night. Then you, George, you told Annette over the phone the day before she came in, you told Annette to go to the school and you would have Officer Wolf come and meet her. You owed her a favor. You owed Annette a favor. And not only that, show was. She was told to do that. Officer Harris told Annette to go to the school. He talked to Annette before Annette ever went to the school. You did. I thought that DPD didn't have the case. How did all this stuff happen without warrants? Cause Detective Shannon and Kim Worthless, you said that y'all didn't have the case for 30 days and y'all never knew, and so you gotta have a warrant to go get those tablets. George Harris, you was trying to get things kind of cleaned up for Inette. Did y'all even know that the man where the camera ring footage is, worked at the police department too? How is all this shit connecting back to the police department? Read your transcripts if you want to read that. Read your transcripts. It's in there if you're reading right. The ring footage came from where? Hey, Smooth Carter. Hey, Misunderstood too. How he connected to the police? The man with the ring camera. What the fuck is going on? What kind of connections y'all got going on up there in Detroit? Because Toot said that it was more than just his. I'm trying to understand why they picked yours. That's why I titled it The Connections. Read your transcripts. Christopher James. Remember Christopher James' name, y'all, okay? Don't forget him. Listen to what Christopher James said. Listen to the dates. Go in your transcripts on, shit. I think this is the 7th. No. Yeah, this is the 7th. No, this is the 8th. The 7th. The 8th. Find the box with Christopher James and, let me see who else is in this in case y'all want to look it up. Just kill a little time. Kill a little time. Okay. So I want y'all to be able to go look yourself. Yeah, it was with Sergeant Jones before the messages, the text messages. Now listen good. I thought the DPD didn't have the case and nobody had the case. It's the twists and turns for me. Thank you, Juju. This is page 97 on the 8th. Thank you, Tanya J. I see you doing your reading, ain't it? Call the witness, Officer Christopher James. Officer. Good afternoon. Could you state your name for the record? Christopher James. Well, how are you employed, Mr. James? Detroit Police Department. You are? Detroit Police Department, not DPS. Detroit Police Department. And how long have you been employed as such? 10 years. All right. Then I want to take you back to January the 30th, 2024. Were you employed as an officer for the Detroit Police Department at the time? Yes. And were you in a different unit than you are now? Yes. Okay, what unit was you in? Cyber crimes. And were you working back on January 30th of 2024? Yes. And did you get a chance to perform whoop-de-whoop your role in cyber crimes? What is it that you do? Cell phones forensics. What would that include? Like extractions from phones, extractions in tablets and computers? Yes. Did you get a chance to perform an extraction on a tablet back on January the 30th of 2024? Yes. Well, goddamn, how long has Nazai been missing? Because I thought y'all motherfuckers down at the DPD said y'all had no idea anything about Nazai, but this motherfucker's running cyber ballistics, analytics on a tablet January the 30th, 2024. And did you get a chance to perform the extraction on the tablet back on January 30th, 2024? Yes. But he worked for DPD. I thought y'all didn't. Why would the police, somebody from the DPD, know about the case, but y'all don't know about the case? It ain't making sense. Okay. Okay, and what is it? And who is it that gave you the tablet from? If you remember, I don't recall. Well, how the fuck you running forensics, y'all? You didn't write down where the y'all don't got to write down where evidence comes from. Shannon Jones. Y'all telling me that they don't have to write down where evidence comes from? Somebody gave you this and said, "Many men, here you go, run forensics." Well, if you don't know who you got it from, how the hell you know what you're running it for? She said nobody is logging in evidence. Where's the chain of command? Who is over Officer Christopher James that works at the Detroit Police Department? We're not talking about the school. All evidence should be in file. They had to refresh his memory. Tone, he works for the DPD, first of all. They shouldn't have to refresh his memory because it should be wrote down. But I thought DPD didn't have the case. I thought nobody in DPD knew anything about Naziah. I know, Morgan. That's what I thought. But why did George Harris pick your ass, Christopher James? Who picked Christopher James? Who's in connections with Christopher James? Is it you, Gardner? Could be only 3 of you motherfuckers. Gardner, Wolf, George Harris. You all over the place. Joe Levert is what Toot called him. Joe Levert is all over the place. He called Annette, baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind. You owed Nettie a favor, didn't he? He owed Annette a favor, didn't he? We was trying to figure out all this time about you, George. Why you got up her? Hell, you didn't even know she had a locker. Hell, all kids got a locker. You know this. Everybody acting simply retarded and shit. I don't know. I don't recall. Shit, I ain't shit. I'm trying shit. I mean, we know they all got somebody that they cool with on the force that they can go and grab and, hey, I'm gonna need you to look out for me. Go over and handle this. Go talk to the granny for me. But why did the camera that y'all got it from on the block, he worked for the police department? I'm confused. They already knew whose camera to go get. They knew. Child. It's the connections for me. It's all the he work her, she work her, he work her. And when you put it all together, it's cringy. It's creepy. It's funny now to me, but it wasn't funny at the beginning because as you keep reading these and you got to go back and read these and it start giving you a different picture. You like, damn, wait a minute. But Vari wasn't lying, y'all, when Vari said that. Inette, put some eyes in the chat for the evangelist and Inette. Inette called and talked to the detective on the night. George Hurst walked Inette through on what to do. Didn't he, Inette? I mean, I don't know if this is gonna come out. I know Kim Worthless name was up her. Jawbone done came. Jawbone had to bring her dick sucking ass from up under their desk. Kim Worthy had to come up for some everybody because they on your ass because shit wasn't adding up. Keith Sweat said, something, 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 something just ain't right. It ain't. We knew that. We was confused as hell. Wait, what is, what she, what they say? Something wasn't right, was it? Everybody blaming something for being in the water in Detroit because the stories just wasn't right. And lo and behold, you had to bring your ass up from under that white man's desk up there in Detroit and get you some air. Jaws hurting, and I know you got a little relief pressure up there. Come talk to the community of Detroit and tell them you fixing it. Quit hiding shit. They know we know. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, Jawbone came from under that desk. She had to. I mean, the bloggers on YouTube woke it up. I'm sorry. Not sorry. We did. We did. All of us on YouTube. We did. We did that. We did that. We had y'all at the church. Most of them had y'all at the church. They had you underground and shit. They had y'all in the back of the church where seen a gate. Jarvis and them got keys to gates and shit. Shank bought the evangelist out with his funky, itchy, scratchy ass. Porker's party that spoke volumes of Jarvis never being in a home. Well, we seen you. He supposed to be family, don't he, Inez? We did that. We did that. Y'all saying he got picked up? No, he didn't. Now, if he did, Kim Worthless, you got some splaining to do. You got some splaining, girl. Some good old splaining to do. Why y'all let that girl get up there and commit? Let the title say perjury. Oh, is that why Mr. Makepeace said nothing further? Because it wasn't looking good for the state? Because in the closing arguments, Mr. Makepeace, your funk ass gonna sit there and say Jarvis didn't have a coordinated incident. She testified and said he did. Tashiana testified and said he got it rescheduled because he had a prior obligation in another court. Fuck is you talking about? Detective Shannon said they didn't run the shoes, but the girl through forensics said they ran the shoes and wasn't nothing on them. You said y'all didn't have to run them because Vari verified that they was hers. How the fuck you call it and verify anything? That ain't how that works in a homicide case. You got some splaining to do. I don't need an explanation. I need some splaining. Yes, son, too. They got some splaining, don't they, Kamara? And Jarvis wasn't. That's the thing. They said Jarvis been a suspect, but Detective Shannon said Jarvis wasn't a suspect yet. This is what the detective said. I ain't saying it. It's in black and white. It's in here. It's I almost lost all my paperwork, girl. Y'all got me nervous. What page is that, Alicia, in this docket? Because it's in this paperwork right here. What page was that where Detective Shannon said that Jarvis wasn't even a suspect yet? Jarvis wasn't even a suspect yet. No, he wasn't. Per Detective Shannon and, the Kim Worthingham team said Jarvis wasn't a suspect yet. But Christopher James at the DPD had Nazia's case. He had her tablet. Who the fuck gave them the warrant to get the tablet? You just can't. This is how y'all know y'all corrupt. Y'all can't just be going to the schools and getting the tablets and shit. Y'all gotta have wants to go into these things. Hi, Kibu. What judge signed off for permission So George Harris just get to do what the fuck he want. George Harris can go get tablets, phones, and he was trying to get it cleaned up. Why did Officer Gardner go to Annette's house on a Sunday and get that tablet? Why did a school cop go to Annette's house on a Sunday to retrieve a tablet that Shannon got to open and y'all didn't get it for tampering with physical evidence? Once the woman said she was coming, because Shannon said she was on her way to get it, that's tampering with physical evidence. Am I lying? Come on, the jury box. Right there and speak volumes. Hey, Terry. You might be on my other page, Terry. How the fuck is Officer Gardner, who they didn't even let talk? Why she didn't get to talk? Fuck the trial. Why she didn't get to talk at the preliminary? She's the school cop. She was over it. How did Wolf get involved? Why didn't Detective George Hurst, Officer George Hurst, touch too much of the case? He didn't know too much. He said y'all was report back to him. For what? Report back to you for what, sir? Absolutely, Susie. But let's finish and see what Christopher, the DPD, not DPS, the DPD, the Detroit Police Department officer, Christopher James, didn't know. He don't know who gave him this tablet. So how you know what you're looking for? How did you know what to even look for when you don't even know who handed it to you? You can't give me a camera and I don't know who gave me the camera and start looking through the camera. Well, what am I looking for? Right, Miss T. Zeta. My thing is, Officer Gardner, did Shannon tell you she went through it? Or did the DPD know when it got opened? Which was after Naziah went missing, ma'am. You know you fucked up. He said, okay, who is it that gave you the tablet, if you remember? It ain't no if you remember, Mr. Makepeace. Are you okay? Y'all can't go to no trail going, you remember who gave you the telephone? Okay, if you remember, only tell me if you remember. That ain't how that works. It ain't no if you remember. He's gonna say, I don't recall. Do you know if it was from the Detroit Police or Detroit Public Schools or something else? Detroit Public School. It's only 3 motherfuckers then. Wolf, Hurst, or Gardner. Between them 3, you don't know. You don't know. You got some explaining to do. Okay, and when you perform an extraction from a tablet, what is it doing? What do you do? Pulling the data from the phone. Okay, and is it like making a complete copy of what's on that device? Yes. Okay, and when you perform that extraction, what do you do once you perform it? Place it on a disc and turn it over to the officer in charge of the case. Ain't that who gave it to you, motherfucker? Have y'all ever heard of talking too much? You telling without, like you basically telling us. I don't understand it. He said, place it on a disc and turn it over to the officer in charge of the case. Okay, in that disc that you place in evidence, would it be for an accurate copy of the phone extraction, of the tablet extraction that you performed on the tablet for this case? Yes. Mr. Ripley said, Miss Ripley said, okay, Your Honor, I'd move for the admission of the phone and tablet of the phone or the tablet extraction. Is it a phone or a tablet? Listen to what she said. One more time. Okay. In the disc that you placed in evidence, would it be a fair and accurate copy of the phone extraction or the tablet extraction you performed? How do you ask this man? This is what I'm telling y'all. They said, and did you get a chance to perform an extraction on the tablet back on January 30th? They said a tablet. They didn't say a phone. Go to page 98. They said a tablet. They never said a phone. Y'all never said a phone. Y'all said, and who was it that you got the tablet from? He said, I don't recall. In the disc that you placed in evidence, would that be fair and accurate copy of the phone extraction or the tablet extraction that you performed on the tablet for this case? Then she turned around and said, okay, Your Honor, I move for the admission of the phone or tablet extraction. It ain't no, is it a phone and a tablet? I'm leaving y'all with that. Y'all need to go read the rest of it yourself. I want to give y'all a good read for tonight. I've been here long enough. I've been here an hour 46, too long. Yeah. I just wanted to share connections, perjury, more twists and turns. Go read King's transcripts too. It's a good read. We all need a good read, you know. Get caught back up, you know, feel a little dusty on some stuff. And go read that King said he was with Jarvis at the courthouse. What are you talking about? She said it was just son Jarvis. So what? He said that nobody else was at court with you and Jarvis. Nobody else. She said, not just me and Jarvis. King. Y'all good. Y'all ain't that good, but Key, you gotta text me now. As long as you've been around, Key. Alicia, drop the email for Key, please, with her late ass. I ain't sending out no more transcripts. I did it for a whole week. And your ass be watching, Key. You do. Nah. Whole lot of perjury. See, we focused on just Shannon and Annette's perjury. No, ma'am. There it is. Put in the subject line, transcripts. Alicia, can you send Key? I know Key. Thank you, Susie. Can you send Key the transcripts, Alicia Kings? Go read Christopher James, y'all. On the 8th. Thank you, Tanya J, for bringing it up. On the 8th. Page 97 is where it starts. She said in my Arnold voice, King, I'll be back. King got a lot of shit going on too. Y'all go follow Law Talk with Tony and get that new update. Go catch all the lives from all the content creators. Put everything together. Some shit the evangelist said. Go read Vari's interview is important. Vari's interview is very, very important. Florentino even said Annette talked to the detective on the 9th. Yeah. Why everybody try, but that was Shannon, that was Mark. I don't give a fuck who it was. They said on Mark D's, when the father spoke out, Naziah Hurst's father speaks out, Florentino said that Annette talked to the detectives on the 9th. George Hurst. See, you trying to do your escape and you and Annette try to do the you're my little secret shit and it. You thought Annette was going through her Alicia Keys and she wouldn't tell you a secret. See, y'all didn't clean it up. Officer Wolf was so frustrated he said he didn't do shit. Y'all try to keep the star players out of this shit. The grandmother from Ypsilanti, Officer Gardner. Well, they was just trying to establish Miss Parker. Nah, so establish it with the motherfuckers that's in charge of the case. Detective Gardner, Detective Wolf didn't even work at the school, and I just paid attention to this shit. I said, damn. In my Gina voice, damn. Flamingo calls in at 3 hours and 48 minutes. Go watch Nazia's Father Speaks Out and listen to Flamingo. Flamingo said Annette, just like Vari, talked. Thank you, Margot, baby. Talked to the detectives. Now, the detectives. The detective told Annette to come to the school the next day. And he was going to send Wolf to talk to Annette. That's what Detective Her said. This ain't your cousin, but she's connected to the detective. Now, either y'all trying to save Shannon and Annette and try to put it on Jarvis' buttocks. They trying to put it all on Jarvis' buttocks and they fucked up horribly. Y'all messed up horribly. This is worse, like I said, worse than Young Thugs. I thought that was fucked up, but baby, y'all tarnished this girl's case so bad. See, corruption comes out sometimes. You can't hide it too much. The detective is go, yeah, big mama. It's right, son. King said he went to, yeah. Come on, son, because he didn't go. Pay attention, son, to what I just said. That's why the title said Perjury. Twists and turns in connections. Then y'all go and connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? And I will see y'all tomorrow.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright, she's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend. A voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one.
I know a lot of people left. Hold up. Before we get the fuck up out of here. This is how sorry Kim Worthy is, right? Irina, the young lady that got her life taken on the railing here in North Carolina, she already got a law passed. She already got a law passed in her name down here. Why Naziah don't got a law passed? Where's Naziah's law? Kim Worthless. All this lying and shit y'all got going on up there. Where her law? To protect the children. Where's Naziah's law, Detroit? It ain't even barely been a month for Irina. It's been almost 2 years for Naziah. You ain't found her, right? Y'all telling everybody she deceased. And you know for a fact that Jarvis impregnated a 13-year-old girl that's missing and got unalived. Ain't that what you said, Kim Worthless? Where Naziah's law, Detroit? Where is Naziah's law, Detroit? Come on, Patricia. Where is the concern for Naziah? Oh, you don't want change. Y'all don't want change up here. Cause see, Naziah's law would change some shit. It would make you dusty ass, nothing ass bitches get up off y'all corrupted asses and get up off them knees. Trying to win seats and shit. To save our black girls from ending up like Naziah. We can't get a law in Detroit for Naziah Kim Worthless. Less than 30 days, this little girl got a law passed. To protect anybody else, her color. Or our color. For the Carlos Brown, like a Jarvis Butts, to do something to him. But Naziah's, what? What? She 13. She was 23, but she 13. Detroit. Start marching. I get it. Y'all like coming over here listening to us break it down and shit about that baby. Start marching. And ask Kim Worthy that y'all keep voting for. Whether she's on the docket or not, I wouldn't even mark it. Well, she the only one be on the back. So what? It don't mean you have to mark it. Just food for thought. Irina got a law passed, y'all. Shout out to North Carolina for that.
So here's to Miss Parker, the star of the show, bringing light to the world everywhere she goes. Tune in, stay tuned, you'll never be the same. Miss Parker, remember the name. Miss Parker, remember the name. So